So, with Lewis Hamilton leaving Mercedes for Ferrari at the end of 2024, Mercedes is left without a driver for 2025. I mean, in contrary, we can also see this as there is an open seat available in one of the top teams that any driver could step in with the confidence that they'll remain in a team that will consistently stay as a top 3 contender. With nearly half the field's contract coming to an end by the end of this season, it's the perfect time for any driver to deliver a stellar performance this season to earn a spot at the Silver Arrows. Though nearly half the grid is there for the taking, I feel like Mercedes will be taking their time to not rush into a decision this early into the season, as they still have an entire season in hand to analyze and pick the ideal driver to pair alongside their long-time prospect, George Russell. Despite all this, I do feel like Mercedes might have an eye on certain drivers to pair alongside Russell. The thing Mercedes will be looking in a driver set to replace Lewis would be an effective, reliable driver to collect the maximum points for the Constructors' Championship, as I feel like the team has a clear focus on Russell to be the face of the team for the foreseeable future. In that case, I feel like drivers like Carlos, Alonso, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, and even Checo will be sure on the Mercedes radar. The thing is, Merc could even use this opportunity to take Albon from Williams to put Mick in the Williams seat for the 2025 season, as Toto was keen on getting Logan Sargent replaced with Mick for the 2024 season with Logan's disappointing performance last year. Though this driver transfer was unexpected, Lewis did leave Mercedes in a really good place where they have a plentiful of options to choose from. I see a lot of people on Twitter predicting that the team would put Mercedes junior driver Kimi Antonelli as the replacement for Lewis, which is something that I don't see happening, as I don't think a top team would sign a rookie directly into their team without assessing his performance beforehand in Formula 1. Because if they fail to collect maximum points, it ultimately compromises on the team's Constructors' Championship, which a top team would not gamble upon. I see Checo having an outside shot. If he can prove to be good this season and deliver a crackling performance this season like how he did in 2020, he could yet again save his career. Alonso would be ideal, but his age might come in the way. I think Mercedes would prefer to have someone younger. In a case they perform well, they get locked in on a long-term partnership. But if age is not to be a botheration, then Alonso will be in contention, as he has proven his capability yet again with his spellbinding performance last year, especially during the second half, to collect as many points as possible with that tractor of a car to ultimately finish P4 in the Drivers' Championship. 2023 showed his resilience, persistence, and consistency in performing across the season. But it's also Alonso who has to decide whether he sees Aston improve in their pursuit to become a title contender, or does he see Mercedes to be a better prospect for his chances to fight for a title. Gasly and Ocon have very similar chances of making it into Mercedes. They both have improved over the years, and this year their performance may make a case for themselves. Ocon, being an ex-Mercedes junior driver, might make a better case for him, but his aggression in battling his own teammates might become a deal breaker. On the other hand, Gasly has no bad records with his teammate, and over the years he has consistently been a solid driver that the team could completely rely upon. But the question is, will he be able to deliver for a top team without cracking under the pressure? That's the only question mark that looms over Gasly's chances of making it into the Silver Arrows. And now moving on to Carlos Sainz. Well, man, I can't help but to feel bad for the guy. I mean, he did so well last year for the team that he loved so much. He took the only win for Ferrari in a season that was dominated by Red Bull. Nevertheless, I feel like he has one of the best opportunities to join the Silver Arrows, as he has been on a top team, so he already knows the pressure that comes with a job. His presence of mind and awareness under pressurizing conditions, as well as his consistency throughout the season, may play in his favor for Mercedes to consider him as a serious option. And moving on to Albon. Albon might be having the time of his life, with teams approaching him to sign him with them, especially with his impressive performance in the last 2 years with Williams, particularly last year. Albon has evolved and grown as a better driver now than what he was when he made his entry into Formula 1. He's consistent, he has brilliant one-lap pace, has great defending skills, and has solid racecraft to back it up with. And he's also around the same age as George, which could make this driver pairing a long-term one. If he can continue to build on his performance from last year this season, he may come to be the ideal driver for the Silver Arrows to pair with Russell. It also makes room for Mick to join Formula 1 again with Williams. So I think Albon probably has the best shot. So yes guys, with that being said, that's my opinion and thoughts on who I think could replace Lewis at Mercedes, or who I think could fill his shoes in the team. If you enjoyed this video and side with my opinion, make sure to hit that like button and let me know down in the comments on who do you think could join Mercedes in 2025 to replace Lewis Hamilton. With that being said, if you haven't subscribed to the Rennmeister channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Rennmeister and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.